storm's coming, I can see the clouds. Noose on my noose, and it's gonna save you now. And hard rain is gonna cool down like gravity, like gravity. Eye for an eye says you owe me a debt, but the man's blood gonna get my hands wet. Now you can bet on tragedy like gravity. Okay. Time to send this Discord. Oh, hey, addict. Let's see. Already past last year. Deserving praise for the way that I am. Yeah, dang it, I'm not muted. I think I was singing Gravity pretty hard a second ago. Welcome, welcome. Dang it, that means the stuff that I recorded art-wise, like, yesterday wasn't muted either. Guess I have to mute that in post now. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, my work group thing is still on. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Well then. So we have JayClan this time, our last of the streams. My pronouns they are they them, thank you for asking. And yeah, let's just get into it. I did some test AU runs and they were all cursed, so hopefully we get better than that. Without going into too much detail, I'm just gonna put out into the universe that one of the AU runs, Step Star died, so we got Garlic Star, and then Garlic Star died all in one year. So, you know, can't be any worse than that. I'm gonna turn down my volume a little bit for my music. The song that will be your insta-win for a verbal sneak is Acadia by Mariana's Trench, so if that rolls, I will let you know. Also, I did discover that JayClan has very bad relations with Hornet Clan, so there is a non-zero possibility that we also go to war with Hornet Clan. Anyway, time skip. No births or deaths. Yeah, immediate war, okay. Well then. Well, we're at war with Hornet Clan. Splinter Cave's Frostbite is gone. Calypso acts about thinking, saving the life of a Hornet Clan warrior, chasing a predator off. I think there's ads right now. Slipped on saves Furled in battle with a Hornet Clan cat and takes a beating. Furled hovers at her nest side, fearing for the cat who saved her life. A Hornet Clan warrior spares Rocky Pelt's life. Missa Leaf overdid her last sparring session and has been wincing all day. Vervainclaw and Sleepy Gale got into a scuffle during an argument regarding Hornet Clan. Tumbleram and Lucifer return to camp, worn but triumphant. Barkstorm no longer has constant nightmares. Froststripe hides in a cramped nook, planning to ambush the next Hornet Clan patrol. When no one shows, she returns to camp aching and stiff. Fickle Crackle's headache is gone. Tumbleram catches Stardust meeting with an enemy warrior at the Hornet Clan border. When Tumbleram attacks the Hornet Clan warrior, Stardust leaks their defense and fights her own clanmate. The clan hasn't... Do we want to say Stardust just joined Hornet Clan? Is Stardust just leaving? Is that what that is? Okay, I'm gonna leave, okay, I'm gonna exile you because I can't just code you as a Hornet Clan cat. Bye, Shard. I wonder who you were defending. This is the non-canon one. Miss Kell got rejected by Frozen Shadow. Cave Paw's wound is no longer infected and then recovered from her injury. Skypaw can't help the way her tail lashes, excitement bubbling over into bouncy energy as the clan gathers. Stepstar mentions her resilience, but what Skypaw cares about is the name. Skystorm means liberty, means control over his own life, means the freedom to wander and hunt on his own. Nothing holding him back. He can't wait. While on patrol, Skystorm encounters a kitty pet. The kitty pet bounces up and asks if they can join the war. It sounds like a fun game. We encountered Noodlefly. Bonepaw is now a warrior named Bone Dream, celebrated for her hard work. And Pumapaw recovered from green cough. So, fun fact, in all the AU skips I was doing, Pumapaw had like a 50-50 chance of dying or recovering, so I'm happy that Puma recovered. Also, hi, Noodlefly. Well then, that is certainly a Moon 1. And let's take a look at everyone. Stepstar saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. Garlic Fall stares blankly into the shadows, that's sad. Mantis Breeze reminds the warriors to stretch after training. Was there one more page? Oops. Pumapaw is sore and tired. Darcy is brought back to camp after wandering off. Fought a rogue. Hello, Pool. That is a Hornet Clan cat. Is Pool still alive? I'm pretty sure Pool's still alive. Magic is glad that his stomachache is finally gone. Hornet Clan raids the camp, breaks into the nursery. At the sight of Stone Kit's terror, the warrior resolve breaks down and they leave Stone Kit away. Well then. Pool died like the last moon. Splinter Cave thought he saw a cat, but just a two-legged object. Calypso is feeling content. Silttooth has recently given a wonderful speech to a fellow clanmate, boosting morale. Let's do some mediating. So there's a lot of stuff that we need to mediate. As always, JayClan is a mess. So Slip, and where's Cloud? So there's this. I don't know why it's like that when everything else is so positive. Oh, that went down like an entire bar. Good job, Silttooth. Fumble Tangle has more energy than he knows what to do with. Let's do Mantis, and I'm realizing on this little sheet I wrote down skip to Matis instead of Mantis, but that's Air Dancer. So there's this. Mediate. That's still gonna get down a good chunk, and then you can mediate. Are you Lark? Yes. And we're Blackclaw. So there's that. Our mediators are doing pretty good, actually. Slipped on missed a catch and is still sulking. Rocky Pelt offers to share tongues with as many cats as he can. Big Storm is picking the birds from her pelt. I will point this out. Like, I know that there's that, so... but I will point that out. Furl just can't find anything appetizing on the fresh kill pile. Branch Muzzle is sitting quietly on the far side of camp. Missile Leaf is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Echo Stone notices some Splinter Cave's fur on her fresh kill. Tuo Speckle gets into an argument over something utterly trivial. Vervainclaw wonders how Frozen Shadow is doing. Larksnarf wants to visit the elders to hear a story. Tumbleram sits quietly on the far side of camp. I thought it still only shows up in the health tab for that event. Oh, and relationship tabs. Oh yeah, the reason I was so eager to let Sharp Dust leave is because in one of the AU runs, Shard Dust killed Stepstar. Luckily, that was an AU, not canon. But just mentioning that. Barkstorm is scheming. Petunia regrets not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile. Oh, it's worse, by the way. Shard got Stepstar killed in the AU run via dogs. So, you know, JayClan and their dogs, am I right? Petunia regrets not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile. Blue Muzzle intervenes in an argument between clanmates. Also, a bunch of cats hate Blue for some reason. Like, Blue doesn't really hate anyone. But, like, if you search by Blue, like, look, fears, hates. Like, I have no idea, like, what's wrong with Blue. Frozen Shadow acknowledges Tumble Around with a twitch of his whiskers. Glade Shriek almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble on a patrol. Miss Call keeps getting woken up in the middle of the night. Blackclaw sits quietly watching cats go about their day. Sleepy Gale had a nightmare involving a rushing river. Froststripe saw a big scary dog. Burntail is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Pippi just rushed at Kit Kat. What is wrong with you, girl? Skip Web is exploring the territory. Fickle Crackle smacks a spider off of Missed Call. If you hear noise in the background, I'm playing with Pippi with a cat toy. Chasm Bubble is drinking water from a nearby stream. Let me move my drawing tablet. Lucifer woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Skystorm, great name, by the way. Hopes he can serve the clan well. He is troublesome, lore keeper, and a good swimmer. Bone Dream is grumpy. I think that's one of the rare subcategories of personality. Natural intuition. Cave Paw is reevaluating her morals. She's righteous, so Snail Paw complains that her bones are the one true enemy. That's so relatable. Is YouTube lagging? How far away are you guys right now? When you hear me say this, say you can hear me. Puma Paw fears spreading her sickness to clanmates. Darcy is hoping for an opportunity to slip back into her nest. Okay, you can hear. Okay, it's not that far. It's like a couple seconds. You're fine. Skip Fluff stares at the fresh kill in front of her without eating. Oh, Skip. Please don't have a baby and immediately die, by the way, Skip. Kettlinger can't keep up a Splinter Cave. Sorry, I'm like totally messing with Pippi. It's one of those toys that's on a stick and then a string. Kettlinger can't keep up a Splinter Cave. Cloudspots is meditating upon a sun-warmed rock. Magic gives unsolicited advice due to her own morals. Oliver had a nightmare. Calamari is building up fellow clanmates' confidence. Air Dancer is worried others are judging her. Stone Kit is tidying up camp. Bramble Kit hopes Darcy has a new story. Well then, patrol time. Okay, Pippi is now just laying on top of the toy instead of playing with it, so now I'm just holding the stick. Well, let's send out Chasm and Puma and Mist. Hello, Red Fox. We got the kill. I have not played any mods except for, Life Gen. Blue Muzzle can go with Cave Paw and Skip Web. And bring along someone else. Heather. They're sunning. Sunlight feels great, and they have a nice training session. Branch Muzzle can go with Black Claw. Hello, Moss Clan Scent. They walk in circles and can't find anyone. Oh boy. Sky Storm. Looking for something to disguise his scent. Can't think of anything that would work, but it goes well. Lark Snarf can go out with Snail Paw. Hello, Eagle Nest. I don't actually know if this one will catch the eagle ever. Because I think this is just one where we watch it and we, like, learn about hummingbirds that are in it or something. Kill Snailpaw to watch carefully as the parents arrive to leave the nest. This is one of the only times a cat can study how an eagle flies without danger. The adults are far too focused on their brood, and the brood is far too focused on squabbling for either to notice the JayClan cats. That's cute. Would not catch. Okay, good to know. Frost Stripe can go off Rocky Pelt and Glade Streak. Fun fact, the game seems to really want a Glade Star. In both the AU runs I did, Glade ended up as deputy and then a leader in that one where the two leaders died in one year. So, we'll see if that's predicting anything. Rocky Pelt suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Everyone has a nice practice session picking up a good selection of new tricks. Big Storm can go furled. Hello, Loner. I'm pretty sure we're pretty full. We're on, like, 3 pages, right? Yeah, we're very full. Vervainclaw. Ooh. Okay, didn't die. Frozen Shadow, Fickle Crackle. Hello, Viper Clan. Nice conversation. Petunia, Lucifer, and Echo Stone. Rabbit. Couldn't catch it. Then Missile Leaf, Bone Dream. End up hanging out and chatting much more than training. They don't sharpen their skills, but they do end the day feeling closer. Tulip can go out with Splinter. Looking for Lungwort. By the time they give up and return to camp, Splinter Cave is approaching the explosion point with Tulip Speckle. She's gotten in the way, questioned the use of gathering mission, and in general has been utterly obnoxious. And then Mantis. You got 2 burdock roots and plantain. Also, someone mentioned to look at the Dark Forest. Avoided confrontation. Commiserating with a cat he recognizes from when he was alive. That is, 120 moons ago. River Dream. Well then. Well then. Well then. Interesting. Amanda, knock that off. Don't whisper lies in the cat's ears. And you won against the shadowy attacker. And, next time skip. No bursts or deaths. Neither JayClan nor Hornet Clan wishes the loose cats the war. They seem to be considering peace. That would be a good ending. Stepstar is no longer grieving. Calypso is no longer has a bad torn up pelt. Slipped On has moved on from Lost Star. Rocky Pelt's torn pelt is healed. Missile Leaf is feeling better. Her bruises are gone. Vervainclaw feels better. Soreness is gone. Tumbleram's soreness is gone. Heather and Miss Call got into a scuffle during an argument regarding Hornet Clan. Sleepy Gill can walk and move without pain. Her sprain must have healed. Froststripe feels much better. Her soreness is gone. Burntail has healed from her cat bite. Lucifer has healed from all her scrapes. Barkstorm gives Snailpaw a friendly nudge when the leader calls the young cat's name. He watches with pride as Snailpaw is named Snailcloud and is honored for her kindness. Puma Paw is no longer sore. Kettlinger tells himself that he's no longer grieving. Reminder that Kettlinger is also a murderer. Magic fell into a river and inhaled a bunch of water before managing to get out. Stone Kit's small cut has healed up nicely, and Stone Paw, as her mentor is about to be chosen, Stone Paw interrupts and announces that she wants her mentor to be Black Claw. She strides forward with confidence to touch noses with Black Claw when it's allowed. Cute. And Bramblepaw is apprenticed to Bone Dream. Young mentor. Stepstar is checking on Skipweb. Garlic Fall invents a new battle move. Mantis Breeze wonders what the root of the current. What is at the root of the current clan drama? Probably the Hornet Clan War, if I had to guess. Splinter Cave is feeling content. Calypso wishes he was still sleeping. Let's do some mediating. Let's see. Let's see if you can work magic with this again. Can we get it down another bar? Nope. Feeling a bit underappreciated for her mediation. Did we fix this yet? Nope. Ooh! Guys, our meteors are doing great so far. Fumble Tangle weaves a few spare nests. And then, did we fix this one? Yeah, that one is manageable. So, let's do Branch and Glade. That still went down a good chunk. Slipped On isn't sure she should be idling around at the moment. Rocky Pelt worries about his injury getting worse. What injury? Big Storm is thinking about her life choices. Furled wonders what Glade Streak is up to. Branch Muzzle wonders how Oliver is doing. Missile Leaf tries to set a good example for younger cats. Echo Stone is feeling down. Tulip Speckle is thinking about a strange two-leg object she saw recently. Vervainclaw ate a mouse while on patrol. Larksnarf wonders how Blue Muzzle is doing. Probably not that good, everyone seems to hate him. Tumbleram is wondering if StarClan is watching over cats outside the clans. Heather spends time watching fish in the nearby river. Barkstorm lectures Pumapaw on the warrior code. Petunia has to snap Echo Stone after staring darkly at a clanmate. Echo Stone stopped doing that. Blue Muzzle is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Frozen Shadow wonders how Kettlinger is doing. Glade Streak listens to Calamari wax about how brave he is. Miss Call just can't find anything appetizing on the fresh kill pile. Black Claw's eavesdropping on Skip Fluff. Sleepy Gale wonders what Froststripe is up to. Froststripe is finding Stepstar annoying. Burntail wonders what Fickle Crackle is up to. Skipweb takes a lead in training patrol. Someone did mention that the Dark Forest had a status about Skipweb. I will also mention that this is also just Stepstar's niece, I'm pretty sure. Because Wildbeam is her mom. Fickle Crackle takes pride in how well run his patrols always are. Also, if I remember correctly, yeah, Fickle doesn't have any crushes, but someone has a crush on Fickle. Yeah. It's Skipweb who has a crush on Fickle. So there's that. Chasm Bubble almost choked on her prey. Lucifer wonders what Petunia is up to. Skystorm almost choked on his prey. Bone Dream had a nice chat with a loner. Snail Cloud hopes that she can serve the clan well. She's charismatic, a good swimmer, and a beloved kid sitter. Very cute. Cave Paw saw a kitty pet the fluffiest fur imaginable today. Puma Paw is eavesdropping on Blue Muzzle. Stone Paw is very cute in your apprentice sprite. You are arrogant. I feel like that's another personality trait we don't run into a lot. Brambleclaw, also very cute. They're matching. is apprenticed to Bone Dream, and you're faithful. Darcy is watching some cats come and go from camp. Skip Fluff is so proud of Barkstorm. Ketlinger wonders how Slipdawn is doing. Cloudspot's got caught in a sudden downpour and is not happy. Magic spends time watching fish. Oliver also doing the same. Calamari tells another story about himself. And Air Dancer is helping Ketlinger break up a fight between their clanmates. Yes, Darcy is still here. I do kind of want to send out Step, Skip, and their apprentice. Since Step was checking on Skip. Hello, Moss Clan sent. A lost Moss Clan apprentice, and we brought them home. Good job. Now let's do Bramble and Bone. We're going hunting. The prey must be hiding. The patrol catches nothing. As the snowstorm descends and visibility drops, they clump together and retreat into a tiny mountain cave. Their pelts and tails and legs all tightly wrapped into one indistinguishable kitty cat ball. Oh, that's not good. And then Stonepaw can go with Blackclaw. Pippi is still playing with that toy, by the way. It's just a very lazy play where I'm just holding the stick and she's like batting at it every now and again. Blackclaw instructs Stonepaw to scent the air and nods in approval when Stonepaw says that she smells squirrel. Every new leaf squirrels are always a good target. Early new leaf squirrels are a good target. Let's see. Stonepaw slides into a hunting pose, trying not to focus too hard on making it perfect. She's right not to. Her catch is flawless. Let's go! And she puffs up her chest out in pride as Blackclaw praises her. Okay, let's do a solo. Heather. Thinking. Heather just isn't very good at this self-reflection thing. Blue Muzzle can go Frozen. Hello, Galaxy Clan. We do a greeting, remarking on a recent battle between Galaxy Clan and one of the other clans. Yeah. Seems like you guys... Seems like Galaxy Clan really did get that JayClan ally. We can send out the siblings together. Practice teamwork. Nice practice session. See, that's better than the last time we tried this. Than the last time we sent out kids out together. Lucifer can go out with Missile Leaf and Rocky Pelt. Oh! Huh. Hello? What moon is this? Hello? They let her stay. Galaxy Clan is not pleased. So, I know who this is. So, I am specifically doing this because they died. So I'm specifically doing that because they died. And I'm pretty sure they're 6 moons old at this moon. And Brushpaw does have JayClan blood. So, you know, I can do some moving around with the plot. Yeah, Brush died, don't worry about it. Actually, I would have to double check my notes, but I'm pretty sure Brush died following JayClan sent to a tree and then getting killed by a dog. So, there's that. Anyway. Hi, Brushpaw. I did already draw Brushpaw's first apprentice art. So, I guess that means Brushpaw has left after. But, you know. I do also know Brushpaw's full name, and I did reveal it on the Discord, so when this cat gets their full name, I'll just change it to that. Brush's parents are Rain and Hickory Frost. Frost Strike can go out with Larksnarf, Snailcloud, Branch Muzzle, Tulip Speckle, and Burntail. Big patrol. Training Patrol Warriors. Nice relaxing training session. Big Storm, Sky Storm, Brushpaw. Actually, I want to send you out with your new mentor. Hello, Thunderpath. I'm not going to proceed purely because I don't want Brush to immediately die. Oh, there's lag right now? Is that on my end or your end? Vervainclaw, Echo Stone, Big Storm. I will say, actually, Brushpaw specifically moving over will change a little bit of plot. Because, spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure Brushpaw had an apprentice and then died. And that apprentice got a new mentor, so I'll just move that around a little bit. It's fine. I'm pretty sure, like, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I looked at my notes. I'm still doing the, like, script prepping for everything. I'm pretty sure Brushpaw got named, and then got an apprentice, and then, like, the next moon, Brush died. So. Let's see. 2 kits from Moss Clan. Oh! As Big Storm crosses the border for Vervainclaw to grab the kits by the scruff, a Moss Clan patrol suddenly appears, looking furious. Vervainclaw gently drops the kit and attempts to explain the situation, but is immediately and viciously killed. Big Storm races back over the side of the border, just barely escaping the wrath of Moss Clan warriors. Well then. I think that's the first death of JayClan stream. That is not good. Petunia can go Furl, the Glade Streak, and Pumapaw. We can save an old person, or at least try to. Big Papa, huge time! Hello! Cat from a lake, Big Papa, huge time. Are you a girl? Big Papa, huge time. I don't think you're that old. Okay, you're still pretty old, but... You are a girl, by the way. You're faithful with Steady Paws, formerly a kitty pet. Let's go, Big Papa, huge time! I love that. Good job. Yeah, Red Noise Pants. I think there's ads right now. I'm gonna hydrate before I dihydrate. They search and harvest any herbs they can get their paws on. Later that day, they reunite in front of the camp. Bunch of herbs. Good job. Well then, that sure was a moon. You did get some info on Galaxy Clan's side with some stuff that is now going to be non-canon. Are we going to have births and deaths, and is it going to be the old cats, or is it going to be something that's going to make me cry? Births and deaths. Tension continues to hang thick over the 2 clans at war. Garlicfall is no longer grieving. Garlicfall and Bramblepaw got into a scuffle regarding Hornet Clan. Mantis Breeze! And then Splinter... Oh my god, Mantis Breeze! Wait, do we have no medicine cats? That's not good. Okay. That's really bad. Also, Rocky Pelt was punished by Garlicfall for holding back against a Hornet Clan cat. Big Storm got heat exhaustion. The Hornet Clan warriors spared Tulip Speckle's life. Heather is healed from her scrapes. Heather has a stomach ache. Barkstorm tells himself that he can't let these feelings consume him. Petunia has tick fever. Frozen Shadow has a stomach ache. Miscall's sprain is healed. Blackclaw overhears cats from another clan gossiping about the war. hides in a cramped nook, but no one shows up, goes back to camp aching. Sleepy Gil is a bit bruised from training. Burntail helped Furled being attacked by a dog, but got a few wounds. Kaz and Buzzle got her paw stuck in a two-leg trap, and while she escaped, her leg is heavily injured. Check Splinter History tab. What was the death thing? Found dead near a fox den. It just says killed by a fox, guys. Skystorm and Big Storm are arguing the storms. Bone Dream has heat exhaustion. Puma Paw also stepped on a two-leg trap. Brushpaw tried to show off climbing the tallest tree and then fell out of the tree. You have a broken bone. Stonepaw acts without thinking, saving the life of a Hornet Clan warrior by chasing off the predator. Oliver has a heart attack. That was expected. Rest in peace, Oliver. Is Air Dancer's pregnant? Okay. And that is a lot of deaths. Vervain Claw, Mantis Breeze, Splinter Cave, and Oliver. And Barkstorm and Froststripe are particularly shaken. Okay, then. Stepstar still needs Mantis Breeze even though they were gone, so, not so fun fact. Ignore his millions of crushes. That was a big crush. Also, Stepstar is a mess. Look at all these crushes. Oh, it's just that. Garlic Fall had a nightmare of the entire clan looking for him, what to do. Calypso clung so desperately to Vervainclaw's body that he had to be dragged away. That is so sad. Did we fix this already? No. Still didn't go down. Siltooth is worried Frozen Shadow is overworking. Is there anything with Frozen I could do? I don't think there was any hate with Frozen. So, let's see. Did we fix this? No. There we go. Fumble Tangle is worried others are judging him. And then, let's see. Where is Sleepy? Sleepy and Runcat. Catlinger? See, that kind of makes sense, considering Catlinger killed a cat, but I will still mediate it. Slipdon can't stop coming to tears each time Oliver is mentioned. We do have Skip and Cloud to make someone a medicine cat. They're just also very old. So we'll see when we get there. Rocky Pelt can't find Sleepy Gale anywhere. We could also let the game choose. Okay, 1 second. Sad. Frold saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. Branch Muzzle hides a scrap of Splinter Cave's fur under her nest to cling to. Missile Leaf can't escape the burdens of her memories. Everyone's so sad. Echo Stone is feeling motivated. Two of Speckle can't stop coming to tears each time Vervainclaw is mentioned. Larksnarf silently judged Blackclaw from afar. Tumbleram wants to visit the elders to hear a story. Heather pretends that the mouse she's chasing is a bird, also claw wound, torn pelt, bruises, heat exhaustion, torn pelt, mangled leg. Everyone's so beat up. Trying to set a good example, you're in shock. Wants to critique Furl's fighting techniques, you have tick fever. Blue Muzzle is trying to figure out what a bad smell coming from Lucifer is. Frozen Shadow tells a depressing anti-joke to Petunia. Glade Streak takes the lead in a training patrol. Mist Call saw some wandering two legs. Black Claw's waiting to watch the sunset. Sleepy Gale is smug after particular catch on patrol. Eavesdropping on Sleepy Gale, I might have read that. Burntail saw a yappy little dog today. Skipweb naps in the sun. Fickle Crackle regrets not eating the insert other animal on the fresh kill pile. Chasm Bubble is taking a nap with Fickle, that's cute. Lucifer can't find anything appetizing on the fresh kill pile. Skystorm ate his fill and then some from the fresh kill pile. Saw some two legs. Snail Cloud watches Tumble Ram wind up for a sneeze, but it never happens. Cave Paw barely restraining the urge to roll her eyes. Cave Paw is very behind. Cave Paw is at 15 moons and only has 39 EXP. Puma Paw wonders why StarClan had to take Ravenclaw so soon. Brush Paw sharpens her claws. Again, broken bone. Stone Paw tries to give herself a pep talk only to feel less motivated. Bramble Paw has been reaching meta that while sunbathing. I can't talk today. Darcy is finding Lucifer annoying. I'm surprised that Darcy is still here. Skipflop. See, Skipflop is 184. Can't stand the sight of Oliver's body in camp and just lost her mate. Ketlinger meows hello to Branch Muzzle, though she looks pretty glum still. And Cloudspots is 164. Like, the only two options that were previous medicine cats are so old. Resting recovery, maybe roll on both cats instead of the game. Magic silently judges Frilled from afar. Big Papa Huge Time watches an apprentice try and construct her nest, knowing she could do a far better job. Calamari knows he's well liked. Air Dancer insists that Mantis Breeze isn't gone. Okay, so here's the plan. Resting and recovering. Let's change that. And then the plan is let's try to do some slightly bigger border patrols and try to see if we can run into a wandering healer. Maybe. Snail Cloud, Glade Streak, and Echo. Hello, Galaxy Clan. Snail Cloud excitedly trots up, greeting them pleasantly. Frozen Shadow, Stone Paw, and Black Claw. I'll add another one because there's an apprentice there. Barkstorm. Unfamiliar Scent. Trespassing Rogue. Rogue runs and leaves. Stepstar, Skystorm, and Mist Call. Loner offering healing skills. Glacier Fall, that's a pretty name. Great, we did it. Also, I forgot to let the poll end, but you guys voted to let the game find one anyway. Cool, we have one. Hello. Do you have the heart patch? You do! You're 100 moons. Oh, you're bloodthirsty. Look, we take what we can get. We take what we can get. We take what we can get, okay? Glacier Fall, Bloodthirsty Den Builder. Okay. Better than nothing, yeah. Could be worse. Needs an apprentice ASAP, yeah. It's very cute, though. If they are related to Garlic Fall, it would have to be, like, not a litter mate and not a sibling, because, like, unless they were half siblings, because of the age difference. Former rogue, yeah. It could have been a healer with 7 kids, Yoko. Okay, so we don't need to focus on border now, so let's just do the random ones. Fickle can go with Bramble and Blue Muzzle. Get a rabbit, but it runs away. Let's do a solo. Furled. Wounded cat, sorry, we're pretty full. I'm gonna pretend we didn't see you. Sleepy Gale, branch muzzle. Hello, rabbit, please don't poison the clan. Thank you. Heather, cave paw, and skip web. New hunting techniques, particularly with cave paw present. Cave paw trying to show off is too busy checking to see if Heather is watching to check where her own paws are. Cave paw falls over with a comical thump and cloud of dust. Cave paw, I'm starting to realize why you're pretty far behind. Garlic Claw was from the old clans, though. Interesting. Still not impossible. Lark Snarfkin got Frost Stripe. Hello, Shrew. Good job. And another solo, Rocky. Hello, Borderlines. Oh. Face to face with an angry fox. Though he backpedals rapidly, the fox still gets his teeth into him before he can sprint away, gets a broken bone. Lucifer, Tulip Speckle. Lots of hunting. Mistleleaf can go out with the new medicine cat. Hello. Surprisingly, Mistleleaf actually starts up a conversation with him about the herbs he's looking for. Glacier Fall launches into the usual spiel, and to his astonishment, Mistleleaf is actually interested, and it makes his heart feel lighter getting to share his knowledge and skills with someone who respects him. Interesting. And, time skip. I see births and deaths. Oh, Stepstar looks Hornet Clan's leader in the eye as he surrenders. JayClan may be defeated, but they will not lose their dignity. It's probably due to the fact that we lost both of our medicine cats, like, surprisingly. Garlic Fall is no longer sprained. Slipped On now has a permanent weakness in her leg. Dang, Slipped On has so many permanent conditions now. Oh, they feel inflamed and painful. Rocky Pelt's torn pelt is healed. Big Storm's bruises are gone. Big Storm's heat exhaustion has abated. Tulip Speckle no longer has tears and wounds in her pelt. Tumble Ram's claw wound is healed. They surrendered to Step. Did I read that wrong? No, JayClan was defeated. Someone read that wrong. Oh, there's 4 pages. That's concerning. Tumble Ram got his paw stuck in a 2-leg trap, and while he eventually escaped, his leg is heavily injured. Heather is glad that her stomach ache is finally gone. Barkstorm's shock is gone. I said shark. Guys, Barkstorm has a pet shark now. Frozen Shadow's stomach ache is left. Black Claw's soreness is gone. Sleepy Gill's bruises are gone. Frost Stripe's shock is gone. Lucifer was trying to sneak out of camp. Skystorm's bruises are gone. Bone Dream's heat exhaustion has abated. See, my prediction is that a bunch of the old people just died. And because a bunch of the old people have been in clan for forever, a lot of cats really like them. That's my prediction before we run into it. K-Paw no longer has bruises. Glacier Fall wonders if he might need to consult with a medicine cat from another clan. Pumapaw's mangled leg has become infected. Stonepaw grooms her pelt, no longer has wounds in it. Bramblepaw's bruises are gone. Darcy's wound is healed. Kettlinger died. We're gonna have to send Kettlinger away. Hi, you murdered a mediator for some reason? Like, sorry. No longer water and magic slungs. He's back to breathing normally. Calamari's tail is badly injured. Air Dancer thinks she'll have a small pregnancy. I did forget that Air Dancer was pregnant. A loner has died. Hello. Okay, Skip Fluff is mourning Kettlinger, and Kettlinger is in the Dark Forest now. Okay. Stepstar keeps getting woken up in the middle of the night. Slightly wondering if that means someone's trying to reach you in StarClan. Garlicfall prides himself on being easy to talk to. We can check out the Dark Forest real quick. Wonders if there was anyone he could trust. Wonders why StarClan abandoned her. Cleaning fur. Oh no, the hymn is back. It's fine. Wants to destroy the clan that wronged her. Misses patrolling. Wants to be alone. Stares through the fog mournfully. Glacier Fall is stocking up on death berries. Guys, our new medicine cat has been here for like 1 moon. Calypso wonders why everyone can't just get along. Let's do some media. It's a good time. By the way, the song playing is Good Time. Oh, oh, we don't even have to try. It's always a good time. So, like, while all this is happening, that's what I hear in the background. So, you know, there's that. It's always a good time. Wrong skip. There we go. Fumble Tangle decorates the camp. That's the wrong cat. Oh, wow, big donation. Thank you. I need to pull this over to read it slightly. I cannot. Give me a second. Glacier, don't be Volvisker 2.0. We can't handle another morally bankrupt cat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Slipped On is watching the breeze blow around the camp. Rocky Pelt can't stand the sight of Kettlinger's body. Big Storm is thinking about strange two-leg objects he saw recently. Furled is eavesdropping on Barkstorm. Branch Muzzle is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Missile Leaf is eating some fresh kill. Echostone left Kettlinger's vigil early due to grief. Toothpickle doesn't want to get stuck in the medicine den. Larkstarf lines her nest with trophies from her best hunts. Like trinkets or like bones? Tumble Ram worries about his injury getting worse. Heather is LARPing. Barkstorm keeps thinking about what he could have done differently. Petunia defends his friend against a rumor. Blue Muzzle sparring with some clanmates. Frozen Shadow is hoping Calypso will tell him a new story. Glade Streak wonders how Snailcloud is doing. Miss Call can't wait to take a nap. Black Claw is startled by a squirrel. Sleepy Gale is stopping in the medicine cat den just in case. Frost Stripe is feeling peckish. Burntail is grimacing in pain. Skipweb helps Big Storm work on something. Fickle Crackle adds thorns and thistles to the camp wall. Chasm Bubble misses a catch and is still sulking. One second. Okay, we're good. Thought I heard something. I don't think I hear it anymore. Also, I tired out Pippi from that very lazy playing she was doing. She is now passed out. Skystorm wants to compliment Rocky Pelt's fighting techniques. Bone Dream is thinking about a strange two-leg object she saw recently. Snail Cloud saw a wonderful napping spot outside camp. By the way, the reason I was playing with Pippi is because she kind of charged at Kit Kat, and I was trying to prevent, like, a cat tussle. Because I saw that Pippi had energy, and I was trying to get that energy out. K-Paw is feeling a little sore. Oh, you'll get your name next moon. Pumapaw is avoiding looking at her wounds. Pumapaw is always down sick and injured. It's so sad. Brushpaw can't wait to take a nap. Stonepaw guards an object and proclaims it's part of her calling. That's cute. Do you have a stick? Wait, is that a reference to the stick? Is that a JayClan stick reference? Or a J-Feather stick? A J-Feather stick reference in JayClan. Is that what that is? I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Canon now. Stick. JayClan stick. Probably. It is now. Bramblepaw is smug after particular catch on patrol. Darcy is grateful he has lived so long. I am surprised you have lived so long. You lived with, was it carry-on place disease or something that you joined with? Or was it like a broken back? It was one of those that you joined with, and then you lived with getting attacked by Pool, and like... Maybe Stonepaw is a pet rock? Skipfluff knows that she is helping the clan more now. Grieving has lasting grief and a weak leg. Oh boy. Cloudspots left Ketlinger's vigil early due to grief. Magic watches Skipfluff wind up for a sneeze, but it never happens. With how many elders we have that are over 150, I am just waiting for them to all get hit. Big Papa Huge Time is sharing wisdom with the younger cats that is less than helpful. I kind of want to send a screenshot about Big Papa Huge Time to my boyfriend, so give me a second. I'm taking a small break just to send that to my boyfriend. I said streaming right now, but look who joined. Look, I had to share it with him. He's gonna think it's funny. Calamari is wondering if Star Clan is watching over cats outside the clans. Air Dancer is pregnant and has a nice chat with a cat outside from another clan at the border. See, now I'm wondering if Air Dancer and Calamari are gonna have babies again that are not white. Because last time, like, maybe they'll have another point, but, you know. And let's go do our patrols. So, Barkstorm, let's send you out. Hello? Viper Clan got worsened. Larksnarf and Snail Cloud. Please don't poison the clan. Thank you. Gladestreak, Furled, and Stonepaw, along with Blackclaw. Distinct Scent Trail. That can be a cat that's joining, so I'm gonna ignore that. And then Heather, Garlicfall, and Cavepaw, and Skipweb. And let's go out. Odd sound. Heather catches a mouse. Big Papa Huge Time Star. Big Papa Huge Time Star. Big Star for short. Star. Huge Star. Big Papa Huge Star. The one that's just BPHT star, so just star, is just, that one's the funniest. Big Storm can go, Tulip Speckle and Lucifer. Hello, Viper Clan. Nice. Oh, they stopped the chat, but they're standoffish and cold. Branch Muzzle, Missed Call. Stinky Dogwood Tree, newly in bloom. Missed Call huffs with embarrassment, suddenly grateful that his patrol is so small. Bramblepaw and Bone Dream. Hello, Hornet Clan. Yeah, there's an awkward tension, makes sense. Sleepy Gill. A dream, you say? Can't make sense of it. Ignore my phone. My boyfriend has replied to the name just saying based. Fickle Crackle, Missile Leaf. Teamwork. And by teamwork, Missile Leaf means working together to find the ideal place to nap the afternoon away. Who wants to do work when instead they can just cover for each other and find a glorious spot to waste time? Stepstar, Frost Stripe, and Slipped On. Hello, Rabbit. It had too much of a head start. Skystorm. Let's send out Skystorm and Echo Stone because they're both ginger. Hello, Moss Clan. Well, a dog appeared and Skystorm got a bite wound. And then, on that logic, let's send out the 2 brown cats. LGBT star in Pride Month, let's go! Hello. The tree's glacier fall finds is don't look particularly safe to climb, and Glacier Fall is forced to give up on the idea of oak leaves gathering for today. Well then. Saving. I really hope Darcy doesn't die right now, because if Darcy doesn't die, that means Darcy makes it to 200 moons next, in the 2 moons from now. Let's see. The sea births and deaths, that does make sense. Garlic Fall now has tick-borne illness. Ooh, Echo Stone got some crow feathers from Snail Cloud. Tumbleram's leg feels better. Sleepy Gill was arguing with a loner. Hello, Cherry. Is there a new Cherry? No, this is the same. No, okay. I got mistaken because on one of the AU runs, Cherry basically showed up when we were at war and was sassing JayClan, being like, guys, war is stupid. You should stop war. Wasn't even in the clan, by the way. So non-canon Cherry was really funny. Burntail curls up in her nest, pretending that the darkness on one side is only temporary. Oh, the dark is permanent. Is that partial? Or, whoops, wrong cat. Is that partial or full? One bad eye. Ooh. Ow. Also ads right now, I think. Got the Eagle Strikes, scar. Chasm Bubble, ooh, healed well from the mangled leg, and he came out as trans! Wastar now has 2 sons. Glacier Fall, Infection, and Skystorm's wound. Bone Dream fell into a river. Stepstar drowned alongside Bone Dream while trying to rescue her. The leader has 8 lives left. Well, at least we didn't lose Stepstar, but that's sad. 16 moons old. And you did have an apprentice. We'll have to see who Bramblepaw got next. Nope, it's son now because now it says he or they when they come out, so you can tell right away. Also, the acronym NB, like the letter N and B, is more used for non-black instead of non-binary. The shortening form of non-binary is ENBY. Just a little info thing. Skiplood backs up, giving Missile Leaf room to tuck Cavepaw underneath her chin one last time, cute, as Missile Leaf murmurs how proud she is. Stepstar calls Cavepaw forward and honors her equanimity as she takes up the name Cave Fur. All that time and you got fur? Stonepaw got fleas. Air Dancer gave birth to one single tiny kitten. And Bone Dream was the death. Okay. I want to see the baby. Hello. Oh, it's a little white baby. This one actually does look like it could be their baby. Also, it's Stone Kit. We're gonna have to rename you. Let me check what your full name will be before I ask for suggestions. Interesting. Okay, give me suggestions for Air Dancer and Calamari's new baby. I will remind you that the siblings were Grouse Kit and Shaded Dart, and Air Dancer and Calamari, and the Mr. Kitty Pool, Snowy Feather, High Snout, Cinnamon Kit. Just showing you all the kin that existed. We're renaming Stone Kit because we already have a stone in this. Let's see. Let's see. For the people that are confused why we're renaming, it's because, one second, we have Stonepaw, like, in this clan. Give me a second. I can't really see what I'm doing. Let's go with these. There we go. And we will come back to this after we're done looking at everyone. Air Dancer is in awe of how fast her family has grown. Calamari accidentally was startled by Air Dancer. Big Papa Huge Time helps the warriors to reinforce the camp walls. Magic is ignoring gossip about his kitty pet past. Cloud Spots is wondering how Darcy is doing. Skip Fluff is thinking about a strange two-leg object she saw recently. Darcy saw some kitty pets playing around with colorful moss balls. We will get a 200 moon-old Darcy next year. Next moon. Bramblepaw is heading to the dirt place. Didn't need to know that. Also, you got reassigned to Chasm Bubble. Stonepaw saw a kitty pet rolling around two-leg garden. Brushpaw gets her fur stuck to Rocky Pelts with some sap. Pumapaw won't stop pulling pranks. Snail Cloud still needs Bone Dream even though they're gone. Sad. Skystorm can't stand the sight of Bone Dream's body in camp. Cave Fur hopes that she can serve the clan well. You're calm and a beloved kit sitter. Very cute. Lucifer is worried others are judging her. Chasm Bubble was scared by an owl last night and is too embarrassed to tell anyone. Also, congratulations on coming out as a trans guy. Happy Pride Month. Fickle Crackle wants to critique Frold's fighting techniques. Skipweb is feeling down. Burntail is drinking water from a nearby stream, and as we saw earlier, you got the eagle scar. So, that is unfortunate. You got it from a dog. Froststripe puts JayClan first. Sleepygale is upset Fumble Tangle said she was wrong during an argument. Black Claw is in denial of Bone Droom's death despite the ongoing vigil. Mistcall asks Stepstar about his duties. Gladestreak dreads the worst case scenario. Frozen Shadow purrs whenever the sun hits him just right. Blue Muzzle is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Petunia is sparring with some clanmates. Barkstorm tries to set a good example for younger cats. Look, my take is that fungus name's actually really cool. Mushroom, Shroom, Spore. Like, I think those are cool. Heather thinks about like truffle. Why trees shed their leaves in leaf fall. Tumbleram just wants his wounds to be healed already. Tumbleram, you okay, dude? Larkstarf keeps her reflexes sharp with some exercises. Two Speckle wonders why StarClan had to take Bone Dream so soon. You're eavesdropping on Chasm Bubble. You also got crow feathers. Also, 2 accessories on 1 cat, because I heard that you can get 3 of them now, as long as they don't share a location spot. So that's fun. Missile Leaf is assigned the same task as Rocky Pelt. Branch Muzzle sparring with some clanmates. Frilled is reevaluating her morals. Big Storm was thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Rocky Pelt told a fond story at Bone Dream's vigil. Slipped On is watching cats come and go from camp. Fumble Tamble almost choked on his prey. Let's see who we can mediate. Let's do... let's do a random one and see if you have anything that I can mediate. Let's see, Black. Anything that I need to mediate? Unless I'm missing it, I'm not seeing anything on the hate side, but we can do shipping with Black. And then Silttooth is feeling proud. Let's do another random one. Slipped On. There's a lot with Slipped On. So we've been doing Cloud and Slip a lot. Is there anything else? Actually, I want to check. Yeah, there's still a little begrudges there, so let's just mediate this to see if we can get them better. Nope. Calypso's enjoying the sounds of nature. Slipped On again. Let's just do Cloud. Hello. Can you stop hating Slip? Nope. Cloud is just very adamant in hating Slip, no matter how everything else is going up. At this point, it's kind of respectable. Glacier Fall is waiting to watch the sunrise. Garlic Fall is listening to Cloudspot's story. Stepstar was startled to find himself in Silverpelt for a moment. Did he just lose a life? Yes, he did. Oops. And let's see what won. Something's at 38%. I can't see what it is yet. Opal. Little Opal cat. Jack Stauber moment. I might have said the name wrong. Let's see. Let me check. I'll do a random one and see if anyone has crushes on this cat, and we'll just go from there. So, there's crushes involving this, so let's send this out. Hello, Eagle. We're not even gonna try because that can catch the Eagle. Blackclaw has an apprentice, so they need to go out with Stonepaw. We're gonna see a hummingbird. Never mind, Stonepaw won't stop her hunting attempts for long enough for Blackclaw to teach, and eventually everyone goes home frustrated. Fickle. I think Fickle's crush was Skip, and we already sent out Skip, so let's just send out Fickle with Branch. New fighting techniques? Unfortunately, neither cat steps up to teach. Chasm, you have an apprentice. I do want to check if there's any new crushes going on with the Wasp kids, though. Hello, Viper. Chasm Bubble is nervous to talk to Viper Clan cats. Okay. I do want to check real quick if they do actually have crushes now. Because they specifically did not, but I do know Skip had a crush on Fickle before. Oh, it's mutual now. And you also like Petunia. Petunia's a bit older, dude. Maybe when you're a little bit older, like, a little bit on the older side. And then, do you have any crushes? Nope. And then Snail Cloud. I don't think you had any crushes because you were young, you were an apprentice. Yeah, no crushes. So you can just go out with Blue Muzzle. Hello, Galaxy Clan sent. Lost Galaxy Clan apprentice, brought them home. I wonder if it's one of Brushpaw's siblings. Stepstar can go out with... See, the one I was rooting for was Step Mantis. So I'm just gonna send out Stepstar alone and see what he gets up to. Is he doing a good job pursuing what's important to him? His thoughts are plagued with bad memories. Is it the fact that you couldn't save the drowning victim? What he's doing currently is clearly not working. Let's see, and he missed. I mean, there's Frozen. I'm pretty sure this is the thing we keep seeing get rejected, but I will send them out regardless. Shows missed call, a slightly different pouncing variant he's fond of. And then Lucifer, you don't have any crushes. You can go out with Heather. Practice teamwork. Heather is much more interested in sharing gossip than focusing on the teamwork exercise. Lucifer isn't in the mood to chat, and Heather's lines of inquiry into her love life and future plans begins to make her uncomfortable. That's kind of fitting with the whole I'm doing a shipping thing right now. Lark Snarf, there actually is a ship with Lark. Lark likes Furled. Infuse of energy. Feels like every creature on the mountains is out enjoying the weather. Good job. Lark Snarf, always hunting. And then Tumble Ram, did you have anything? You liked Vervain, but Vervain is dead now. Think that was it, so I'll just send you out. Hello, Badger Set. Good job. And then Glade. Black Claw was already on a patrol, so I'll just send you out with a random cat. Barkstorm. Hello, Loner. Sorry, Loner. Burntail. You were an apprentice, I'm pretty sure. No, you had a crush, I think. Your crush is dead. It was Splinter. Yeah, it was Splinter. My bad, Burntail. You can go out with Missile Leaf instead. Please don't. Broken Bone. Burntail is having a horrible year. Cave Fur, you just got named. You're not gonna have a crush. Hello. Badger. Tulip Speckle, you have a mate. You can go out with Slipped On. Practice teamwork. Nice practice session. And then let's just send the rest out with Glacier. Oop, it's raining. Gargfall knows the conditions are miserable, but this group is somehow even more insufferable. Not only does he have to put up with these cats for an entire afternoon, there's also nothing to show for it. Oh boy. Wow, thank you so much for all the super chats. Doge... Is it Doge Cursor? I cannot see the rest of your username. Let's see. I'm gonna do a BRB screen so I can read this properly. Due to Wilbur dying this moon, I am hoping to see if Saint Splash's status is. I wish to see if those two perhaps interacted this year, since they are both technically kit murderers. Okay, I can check out Saint. Thank you so much. You're very generous. Hello, Saint. Saint Splash is reconsidering some of her choices in life this moon. Doge Cursor 5190. Thank you. And then, let us time skip. This will be halfway for the year. I see births and deaths. Fickle Crackle got attacked by rats, but got injured. fought them off but got injured. Oh, Cave Fur died out in the fog. Cave Fur had a horrible year. Cave Fur took forever to get her name, got the name Fur, and then died out in the fog. Like, Skystorm's wound no longer is infected, same with Pumapaw. Pumapaw now has a leg only a little worse than before. Always be weaker, but long journey to heal such a badly injured limb. And then his name Puma Break. Interesting full name considering everything, but that's fine. Honoring her flexibility. Darcy, yeah, I expected that. Died at exactly 200 moons old. To be fair, I live in the mountains and the fog is so bad here sometimes. Like, you can see, like, less than a foot away from you. Like, the fog gets really bad. Like, there is a good chance they can just walk off a cliff or get attacked by a predator. Skip Fluff wakes up one day after moons of numbness and feels as though the world is less dull. Outsider places their scent near the border. Polite courtesy. Hello, Cherry again. How you doing, Cherry? Skip Fluff saw Furled getting attacked by a dog. Skip Fluff, you are old as heck! Glacier Fall does his best to prop up Big Papa Huge Time's body. He feels growing concern at the rancid smell coming from the broken and twisted part of Big Papa Huge Time's back. Calamari's tail is feeling better, and Cave Fur and Darcy have died. Well, this is halfway. You're calling an important clan meeting. I wonder if it's about the fog. Garlic Fall is batting at his tail. Yeah, old as heck and a former medicine cat, not even a warrior. Glacier Fall is eavesdropping on Stepstar. Calypso is feeling a bit underappreciated for his mediation. Oh, buddy. Let's see. Anyone we can mediate with Big Storm? There is, I can't do it with you, but I can do this to try to get you guys to like each other more, so there's a potential at a poly. Dislike did not go away. Okay, and then Stone Pie, you're brand new. Furled. Any dislikes for Furled before I do shipping? There's Glade. There we go. And then considers the whole day hunting on her own. Fumble Tingle sprawls out in the warm patch of sunlight. Chasm, you didn't have anything, I think. Garlic. Garlic, did anyone hate you, or do I do shipping? That's fine. So. Let's do something funny. Let's do something funny. Didn't really do much, but it's a try. Slipped On worries that the fresh kill pile is looking lean. Concerning. Also, Slipped On, buddy. Rocky Pelt is barely awake. Big Storm acknowledges Rocky Pelt with a twitch of her whiskers. Furled recalls a shameful piece of JayClan history. Yeah. Branch Muzzle is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Missile Leaf does their best to console her claymates about Cave Fur's death. Sadness. Echo Stone has been on edge watching the camp entrance all day. Tulip Speckle follows her nose. Lark Snarf can't wait to take a nap. Tumble Ram lets out a big yawn. Heather sticks her tongue out at a moss that escaped her pounce. Barkstorm had a nice chat with another cat for another clan. I always add one more another into that sentence. I can hear Cujo walking up upstairs. The little tip taps. Petunia is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Blue Muzzle is reevaluating his morals. Frozen Shadow had a nice chat for Kitty Pet. Gladestreak is taking the lead in a training patrol. Miss Claw has to help Heather stop choking on a huge bone, oh boy. Black Claw doesn't bother to ask why Branch Muzzle is crying again. Oh, buddy. Sleep Gale saw Kitty Pet with fluffiest fur imaginable today. Froststripe follows her nose. There are lots of cats following their nose. Burntail is wondering if there are clans other than the ones around her area. Skiplab accidentally startled by Burntail. Fickle Crackle is wondering if Kitty Pet life is really so bad. Thinking about how awful Kitty Pet food must taste. It seems like these two hang out a lot. It looks like these two hang out a lot and are often, like, talking together. Lucifer woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Skystorm hopes he will heal quickly. Snail Cloud saw Puma Paw sneaking a bite of fresh kill. Puma Break hopes to conserve the clan well. A little concerning after I'm pretty sure you broke your leg that you're named Puma Break. But you know. Brushpaw is embarrassed after getting a taste of her own bitter herbs. Serves her right. Please don't also die in JayClan. Because I did already reveal that you're dead in Galaxy Clan. Stonepaw took the lead in a patrol even though nobody wanted her to. Oh, Stonepaw. Bramblepaw saw a big scary dog today. I kind of want to send out the siblings together. Like, alone. Skipfluff woke up on the wrong side of the nest. You have a bite wound from a dog that you fought while 187 moons old. Cloudspots is a soothing presence in the clan. Not really, actually. A lot of cats kind of hate you, I'm pretty sure. Like, one second. Let's see. Well, that's a crush, but let's see. Yeah, you hate Cloud. I'm pretty sure there was more. They might have died. You hate Cloud. You hate Cloud. Like, there's a lot of cats that do like Cloud, but I remembered that, like, a good chunk of cats did not like Cloud. Magic gives unsolicited advice due to his own morals. Big Papa Huge Time saw a pair of two legs in our camp. Calamari points out a nice rock for Garlic Fall to sharpen his claws on. Can you guys hear the dog walking upstairs? Can you hear Cujo? Telling stories about when she was young. And then Opal Kit is wondering if she would be a good swimmer. Very cute. You have the same eye color as Calamari, but, like, very cute baby. Very much looks like Calamari, but a tabby. Tippy taps. The other white cats are just haters, the Cloud. She does also look like her mama. She looks a lot like her parents. Like, like, she looks a lot like them. Hello, Echo. Frost and Sleepy. Border. I'm not gonna do that because that can be a new cat. Snail Cloud. Stonepaw. Oh wait, I wanted to send you out with your sibling. Let's hope this doesn't go bad. I'm gonna proceed on this purely because this is two apprentices goofing around. Hello, Jessie did not join. Jessie looked at these children and went, it's okay. And you're a girl, Jessie. I have an uncle named Jessie. She's confident, a good storyteller, and a fast runner. Yeah, pretty color. Glade can go out. Borderlines. Ooh, torn pelt from a fox. Puma Break can go out with slipped on. Hello, Moss Clan. It improved. Jessie from the canon books. I think I started to read the book that cat's introduced in. Is it Bramblestar Storm that Jessie shows up? Because if it's from the canon book, If it's from that book, that's as far as I got when I was first reading the books, and then I never finished that book, but I'm currently rereading and I'm on Dawn of the Clans. So I'm almost at where I left off. Jessie. We need to cook Jessie. Jessie from Pokemon. Yeah. My first thought, if it's a girl Jessie, is Jessie from Pokemon. If it's a boy if it's a boy Jessie, then my first thought is my uncle. Missile Leaf can go out Barkstorm and Frozen Shadow. Oh boy, they're snapping. Tumble Ram can go out Mist. Practice teamwork. Nice practice session. Branch Muzzle can go out. Tries to calm herself and center her emotions, but her nerves overwhelm her. Oh boy. Snail Cloud, Lucifer. Nope. Larksnarf, Big Storm, Stepstar. Larksnarf makes a comment about Stepstar's choice of exercise that Stepstar doesn't appreciate. The cats exchange more passive-aggressive comments than Sheev blows for the rest of the afternoon. Oh boy. Let's send out the rest of the warriors, so... Blue Muzzle, Heather, Black Claw, Chasm Bubble, Tulip Speckle, and Furled. Furled flicks her tail thoughtfully. What direction does she want to take this training patrol? Everyone has had enough on their shoulders lately. Furled decides to lead a casual sparring session, which ends with the patrol flopped around chatting to each other. It's just what they needed to lower their stress levels. That's cute. Ooh, Bramblepaw Warrior next moon? Awesome. Wait, Bramble found a Jessie. Hello, Juniper. Good job. Worries Leaf Bear will strip that territory of precious herb grove. Good job. Well then. Let's go. Births and deaths. We got this status again. Glacier Fall walked into a boulder. Ow. Also, adds in 1 minute. Silttooth traveled to Mossclan to resolve some recent personal disputes. Rocky Pelt can't run for as long quickly anymore, but glad that his leg healed at all. Tulip Speckle and Rocky Pelt have babies now. Larksnarf has moved on from Wild Beam. Petunia sighs in relief as the rashes fade, promising StarClan to check twice for ticks next time. Gladestreak's pelt feels better. Oh, Gladestreak broke her leg, walked on a snowdrift until it gave way. Skipweb has recovered from White Cough. Fickle Crackle's rat bite has healed. Lucifer has gotten White Cough. Skystorm jumps when another cat comes up from his bad side. He reminds himself that he has to get used to this. He knows his eye is permanently damaged. Ooh. A Galaxy Clan apprentice showed up for a little bit. For a few days and then went home. Gonna be honest, probably one of Brushpaw's siblings. There's ads right now. Brushpaw has healed. But has a permanently weak leg. Bramblepaw stands before the leader named Bramble Lichen in honor of her devotion. Good job. She wishes Bone Dream could be there to see her now. Sadness. Big Papa Huge Time no longer has an infection. Air Dancer has healed from delivering her litter. And that's just canon. I'm pretty sure Pool did die around this time. I want to see the babies. We got Prickle Kit, a little girl. Bug Kit, a little boy. I wonder if that's because of the whole bug died out thing. And Midnight Kit, a little boy. Very cute. Very, very black litter. Might be fully adopted, considering. Either fully adopted or a surrogate. At the last minute of Hornet Clan, yeah. But yeah, Pool died no matter what, the game knew. I also love the new newborn sprites. Stepstar is gaming out future scenarios in his head. Garlicfall wonders how he became deputy in the first place. Garlic Paul is like, man, I was lost for like the entire year, and then I came back and was immediately turned into deputy. They had Black Surrogate before. Yeah. Glacierfall left the territory to gather an herb. Calypso gets his first duck to Black Claws with some sap. Let's see. Frozen Shadow. Can we mediate something with Frozen? It's called the maze to try to exercise this place. Just through the wall. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, actually. I don't know if I already mediated that, but that said that earlier in the year that, Frozen did not like blue. Unless I misread something. No, I think I misread, furled. My bad. So instead, we can do shipping. I'm gonna give you a hand with this. This seems to keep going bad, but I will give you a hand. If you're over 13, you can join the Discord, and on the Discord I ping when I do a stream. If you have the role. Silttooth is drinking water from a nearby stream. Whoops. And then we can do skip. And then Shard's already dead. Ooh, that helped a lot. Thank you. This used to be a fun house. I will check if anyone has a crush on Chasm, because Chasm didn't have a crush last time I checked, but someone might like Chasm. So, let me just go through really quickly. Nope, doesn't look like anyone is crushing on Chasm. I did that very fast, but it does not look like it. So instead, I will do your brother. And you. Flipped on purrs that are jumpy clanmates during a lightning storm. Rocky Pelt looks forward to every little moment to come. Ooh, Scar. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big Storm tries to put on a brave face for clanmates. Furled is assigned the same task as Larkstar. I forget what this song is called. It might just be called Yeah. That's why I was just saying yeah. Branch's muzzle is eavesdropping on Larksnarf. Mistleaf is wishing she was still asleep in her nest. Echostone doesn't want to go on Dawn Patrol. Tulip Speckle can't believe the new litter is finally here. Cute. Larksnarf hopes to help guide her claymates down the right path. Tumbleram taunted the dog stuck behind a two-leg fence. Yeah, yeah. I also forget who sings it. Tumbleram taunted the dog stuck behind a two-leg fence. Heather is chasing a bug around the camp clearing. It feels like Usher or something. Barkstorm watches drama unfold in camp with Branch Muzzle. Petunia draws designs in the sand with his claw. Blue Muzzle is thinking about his life choices. Frozen Shadow is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Glade Shriek is eavesdropping on Puma Break. Miss Claw is sparring with some clanmates. You think it's Usher? Blackclaw argues with Blue Muzzle about their leader's authority. Interesting. How do you feel about Step? You have, like, no thoughts on Step. Sleepygale watches the big bug that won't stop buzzing around her and Lucifer. Froststripe daydreams about being a warrior. It's Yeah by Usher and Lil Jon and Ludacris. Noted. Burntail wonders if her wound will ever feel right again. Skipweb is drinking water from a nearby stream. Fickle Crackle takes pride in how well run his patrols always are. Chasm Bubble is chattering at the birds in the trees above. Lucifer is wondering if there are clans other than the ones around her area. Skystorm is eavesdropping on Calamari. Wow, everyone's getting that scar this stream. Like, also by a dog. Whoops. Is Burn talking about their leg or their face? I mean, could be both. Snail Cloud is wondering if Star Clan is watching over cats outside the clan. Puma Break offers her advice to Glade Streak for working on a particular skill. Excuse me. Bramble Lycan hopes she can serve her clan well. I can see her Cujo walking around again. She is responsible and very clever. Love that for you. Got your full name early. Brushpaw is spending time watching fish in the nearby river. You have a weak leg now, but you lived. Knock on wood. Stonepaw saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-leg garden. Skipfluff struggles to voice how she feels. Cloudspots is missing her parents. That's sad. Magic got startled by a squirrel. Big Papa Huge Time can't wait to take a nap. I love Big Papa Huge Time. Calamari thinks that he is the smartest cat in the clan. Air Dancer is eavesdropping on Echo Stone. Opal Kit. I'm very curious what the non-canon brush name will be, considering I know the canon one. Asking older cats how kits are born, and then the new babies. So let's go do patrols. I want to send you out with you. Badger set. Well then. Skipweb, don't flack pebbles down at badgers. Larksnarf can go out with Missile Leaf and Frost Stripe. Next one can be a solo. Good job. Big Storm. Hello. Distracts her. Trying not to sing along so badly to the song playing. They're in two pieces, Jesus Christ, this will be fun. Da 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 da. Da 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 da, yeah, yeah. I can't! It's too catchy! The songs are too catchy, okay? Skystorm, Brushpaw. Actually, I kind of want to send you out alone with Brush. Hello, Fat Rabbit. Are you gonna steal from Galaxy Clan? Ooh, okay then. Skystorm pounces with no hesitation, kills the rabbit before glancing up to come face to face with a Galaxy Clan cat. Skystorm is promptly chased back over the border. The other cat glares, hissing and spitting until the patrol leaves the area. At least no one was hurt. It's one of the Hamilton George songs. The second one, no, the third one. The final one, whatever one. Petunia can go out. Nice spot the sun. Heather, Blackclaw, Stonepaw. Revels in the spotlight, taking full advantage of the opportunity to show off her talents. Stonepaw wants her full name. Stonepaw looks at Bramble Lycan and says, I want a full name. Look at me, I'm awesome. What comes next? Yes, that one. I think. Furled, Slipped On, Tulip Speckle, Chasm Bubble, Blue Muzzle, and Puma Break. Hello, Scent Trail. I'm ignoring you. Step Star can got a Sleepy Gale, Echo Stone, Bark Storm, and Rocky Pelt. Hello, Galaxy Clan Scent. Echo Stone got bit by a dog because of a Galaxy Clan cat in a tree that tried to warn her. Snail Cloud, Mistcall, Tumble Ram, Bramble Lichen. Hello, River. Crosses the river carefully. Good job. And then Branch Muzzle and Frozen. Attempt to eat the prey. Resists it. Good job. And then Glacier. Hello. The Ragwort Glacier finds is flowering, and the yellow flowers of the plant waft out their scent, leaving a foul taste hanging in the air. It's so bad Glacier Fall almost misses the burdock plant. Well then, we're going until Moon Free 84, as a reminder. I know you mean where you rest your head on your hand and you can't figure out the arm, but you did write where you rest your head on your head, and I'm trying to figure... like, that's an interesting image. We can look at the Dark Forest cats. What is that JayClan is doing about his leadership? Rhyme Drop doesn't seem to like Glacier Fall. You're whispering lies. Wants to dig her claws into the first cat she sees. And watching Puma break. Leave Puma break alone. I do also kind of want to look at Lost Star. You're chasing rabbits. No births or deaths. Garlic Fall no longer has tick fever. No longer bruised. Silttooth traveled to Viper Clan for some recent border disputes, but only made them more upset. Echo Stone has a bite wound that's infected now. Mistcall and Frozen Shadow are finally together. Lucifer no longer has white cough. Stonepaw is free of fleas. Got her full name. Stone Lightning, and is honored for her hard work. Very cool name, by the way. Skip Fluff's bite wound has healed, but she'll always carry the evidence on her pelt. Big Papa Huge Time healed from her broken back and will forever be marked by a scar. Big Papa Huge Time lives. And Opal Kit has kitten cough, so I'm very concerned that Opal Kit might instantly die. Aw, chasing Hairpaw. Relaxing in camp. Eavesdropping on Blue Muzzle. Wondering how cats he helped in the past are doing. Calypso is having a nice conversation at the Cat's Garden camp. Aw, Prickle Kit. Blue Muzzle, let's try to fix all the cats that hate you for some reason. Dumpty went down. Okay, you're afraid of Blue. Did not help. You know, it could be because of the whole, like, Blue Star Fang, gonna be honest. That might be why you're getting some issues. Okay, that's fine. Here's also Furled. That's fine. And then Big. Where is Big? There we go. Also craving Vol. Determined to protect his loved ones now more so than ever. Sadness. Look at the babies! Did you dislike anyone? Did we already fix you and Skip? Was it the other Skip, or did we already fix it? We already fixed it. I think that might have been it for Tulip. So let's do another random one. Cloud. You still don't like Slipped On. So let's try to fix that. The hate does not go down. Cloud Spots is a permanent hater. For context, when we started this stream, Cloud hated Slipped On 55. It's only down to 42. Slipped On is thinking about a strange two-legged object he saw recently. Rocky Pelt saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Big Storm makes sure to wake up early to volunteer for the Dawn Patrol. Frilled woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Branch Muzzle is unsure how to start up a conversation. Missile Leaf wants to compliment Bramble Lycan's fighting techniques. Lycan and Lightning, by the way, for the siblings. Echo Stone asking Rocky Pelt to compare the size and sharpness of their claws together. Looks are related to Tulip Rocky First Litter, yeah. Tulip Speckle follows her nose, like, look at this. Also, dang, Tulip's got a lot of kids. Larksnarf is guarding camp. Tumbleram is thinking about his life choices. Milgram song playing. Song I can't sing along with because it's in Japanese. Heather is having a nice conversation, but it's half. Kazui. Happy Pride Month, guys. No Milgram spoilers from me, but happy Pride Month. Barkstorm is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Petunia had a nice chat with a loner outside clan territory. Blue Muzzle bickers about something trivial with Air Dancer. Frozen Shadow. Happy Pride Month. Okay, I'm happy that you guys that do know what I'm talking about understand what I'm getting at. Frozen Shadow is eavesdropping on Larksnarf. Gladestreak is drinking water from a nearby stream. Mistcall practices bird calls. Black Cloud casually insults Midnight. Don't be mean to your new sibling! Stop that! Sleepy Gill always finds it easier getting up high than getting back down. Froststripe wants to critique Lucifer's fighting techniques. Burntail is out on a walk in the territory. Skipweb gets caught in a vivid fantasy about faraway lands. Fickle Crackle reminds Chasm Bubble of something embarrassing. These two are always hanging out. It's really cute. Chasm Bubble is thinking about a strange two-leg object he saw recently. Lucifer saw a pair of two legs near camp today. Skystorm doesn't want to go on Dawn Patrol. Snail Cloud is staring off into space. I almost called you Snip Cloud. Puma Break doesn't want to go on patrol with Stone Paw. Don't be mean. Bramble Lycan. Ooh, adults right. Very pretty. I really love how your browns look with your more blue looking like color. It's very pretty. You're responsible. You're very clever. Stone Lightning joining their sibling. Also very pretty. This sibling pair is very pretty. You are arrogant. You're an impressive climber. Happy Pride Month, yay, cries in sad corner. Brushpaw helps around camp in between her duties. You know, I don't know if there was anyone on patrol in the canon Brush one when Brush died. If Brush was alone, then this doesn't affect anything. But if someone was on the patrol when Brush died in Galaxy Clan Save, then I could change it to be Brushpaw was the one in the tree when they ran into a dog. But it might not have to do with anything because it might have been a solo. Skipfluff has a spring to her step. Cloudspots hopes her legacy will continue on after her death. Magic advises her clanmates to stick to what they believe is right. I think it was this moon that Brush died. I would have to double check, but it was either like this moon or somewhere around this time. Like either this moon or next moon that in canon Brush died. Advises clanmates to stick to what they believe is right. Big Papa Huge Time is feeling restless today and has recovered. Calamari had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. I'm happy that you think the streams have good vibes. Air Dancer is thinking about a strange two-leg object she saw. Opal Kit hopes Calamari has a new story to tell her. Please don't die from kitten cough. Midnight Kit regrets not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile. You're very cute. Look at the little babies. Nervous for his apprentice ceremony. Won't be for a while, buddy. And doesn't want to be an apprentice for fear of disappointing the clan. Oh, baby. The little babies. New fighting techniques. So distracted by Tulip Speckle that he struggles to focus on the training, Tulip Speckle suggests ending the training session early, and Rocky Pelt watches her go, kicking himself. Oh, buddy. We ignore all the birds on the fresh kill pile. It's fine. It's just the game. Can't make sense of the vision. It's a no-brainer now. I can't sing any Ash Nico songs. She curses too much. Hello, Viper Clan. Good job. We could send out the two falls. As always, we're looking for Lungwort. Hello, Cujo. Petunia, Barkstorm, Miss Call. Actually, I want to send out Mist and Frozen now that they're finally official. Practice teamwork. Screws up a move and mutters about mouse dung, but Miss Call calls him back. Helps him onto his paws with an easy smile. Cute. Sleepy Gale, Puma Break, Brush Paw, Missile Leaf, Stone Lightning, and Skystorm. Hello, Large Hair. We caught it. Yeah, the fact that you can hear her walking around sometimes because the little tappies. Look, it's so loud in person. Like, anytime anyone is moving upstairs, you can hear it, whether it's a dog, a cat, a person. If it's a person, it's so loud. It's so bad. Lucifer, Petunia, Snail Cloud, Froststripe, and Bramble Lichen. Disagreement. Petunia tries, but both sides are set in their ways and more interested in being right than what is right. Oh boy. Step Sarkin got a furled, slipped on, and branch muzzle. Hello, Hornet Clan. Furled pins her ears at the side of the Hornet Clan cats. As the patrol cross paths, Furl's aggression is obvious, and the other patrol definitely notices. While they don't remark on the hostility, the patrol gets the sense that the rude behavior has been noted. Not good. Tumbleram, Larksnarf, and Skipweb. Hello, Scent Trail. Goodbye, Scent Trail. Blue Muzzle and Fickle. Hunting. Good job. I never understand what this one means. The world yellow as the cats prowl around, each taking their turn as prey and hunter. Like, what does that part mean? I never understand it. Considers his current place in the clan. No, this isn't where he'd like to be. He starts planning what he needs to do next. Chasing each other. Yeah, I feel like if they found a dead bird, they wouldn't eat it. They would see it as a bad omen, considering. The yellow could be the setting sun. One is acting as prey and the other as hunter. Play fighting. They are totally not hunting, then. No births or deaths. Hello, Falcon. Didn't Falcon also die, or did I misremember that? I do not remember anything. My head is empty. Big Storm has bite cough. Echo Stone's infection is gone, healed from her bite wound. Tulip Speckle watches Rocky Pelt give an elder the best piece of prey on the pile. She feels lucky to have such a kind cat as her mate. That's so cute. Burntail's leg has been weaker. Burntail is having a bad year. So, Brushpaw can't help the way her tail lashes excitement bubbling into bouncing energy. Stepstar mentions her resilience, but when Brushpaw cares about the name. Brushleaf, I will be changing that to the canon one. Means liberty, means control over her own life, means the freedom to wander and hunt on her own. Opal Kit recovered from kitten cough. Let's go. So let me change that immediately to the real name. So if you're on the Discord, you probably already saw it. But Brush's real name is Brush Spirit. So there's that. Stepstar. Stepstar, are you thinking about the past? Are you thinking about the past, Stepstar? Or is it the fact that you're a grandpa now? Because of that forbidden romance. You can kill Falcon, they dead in Hornet Clan. Noted. Whoops. Falcon is dead. Thing about Shrimp Shadow, yeah. Clarkfall almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble. Glacierfall asked Silttooth to compare the size and sharpness of their claws. Calypso wants to visit the elders to hear a story. I'm just not gonna mediate right now. Silttooth is looking around camp. Fumbletamble reminds Foststripe that she can't tell him anything. She can tell him anything. That would be really bad if it said can't. Slipdon helps Petunia break up a fight between their clanmates. Rocky Pelt chats idly with Big Storm about the latest meeting. Big Storm stretches before and after a run. Furled takes first watch over the camp. Branch Muzzle went out to hunt by herself. Missile Leaf tries to set a good example for younger cats. Echostone draws blood during battle training. Don't do that. Speckle volunteers to guard the camp, knowing she'll sense any threats. Larksnarf is craving the taste of frog. So I never saw Guardians of Ghoul, but the song To the Sky is playing, and I know that played in the movie of that, and I just wanted to point it out because birds. Sling the forest floor goodbyes, you spread your wind and take to the sky. I just like the song. I never saw the movie or read the books. My bad. Heather lets out a big yawn. Barkstorm tries to set a good example for younger cats. Petunia spent time watching fish in a river. Blue Muzzle is reevaluating his morals. Frozen Shadow can't find Echostone anywhere. Glade Streak is sharing tongues of Air Dancer. Mistcall spars with a couple clanmates. Black Claw is eavesdropping on Silttooth. Sleepy Gill takes first watch over the camp. Froststripe practices navigating the camp without one of her senses. Burntail is playing a prank on Echostone. I feel so bad for Burntail. Like, this is all in 1 year. Skipweb keeps making Echostone yawn. Fickle Crackle is lashing his tail fiercely. There's an ad right now. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Chasm Bubble takes first watch over the camp. Lucifer is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Skystorm is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Snail Cloud wants to go on a patrol. Puma Break saw a big scary dog. Brush Spirit hopes she can serve the clan well. I will change this to canon Brush Spirit. Off the top of my head, I do not remember. I can actually check. Give me a second. Give me 1 second to double check what the canon Brush Spirit was. So canon Brush Spirit ended up being charismatic and an impressive climber. So that will be the canon one I will change it to. There we go. Oh, you can see it slightly on the screen. There we go. Brush Kit was indeed the one that fell into a river. Bramble Lichen pretends not to see Skip Webb cop up a hairball. Stone Lightning grooms in an extra ostentatious way. Skip Fluff wonders how Big Papa Huge Time is doing. Wait, I'm realizing that... Okay, so... Patreon, you guys are having a theme going on with the... Okay, so on the Discord, we do Guess the Kit, right? And so far, like, if there's a time limit and sometimes there's some you don't guess, so I show them the Patreon. I think so far, every mystery kitten of, like, their year either died or left to a different clan, because Cone Kit, future Cone Poppy, was the mystery kit of that year, and then last year, Brush Kit was the mystery kit. So I'm sensing a theme. Also, yes, I also wonder how Big Papa Huge Time is doing. Cloud Spots is in the Medicine Cat Den. Magic is reevaluating his morals. Big Papa Huge Time feels safe within the walls of the camp. Calamari bickers about something trivial with Furled. Air Dancer is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Opal Kit plays Moss Ball by herself. Thank you for not dying of kitten cough. Midnight Kit is debating on which prey to take from the fresh kill pile. Bug Kit is whimpering in his sleep, little baby. And Prickle Kit smacks a spider off a tulip speckle. Garlic Fall can go out. Hello, Rabbit. Didn't catch it. Blue Muzzle can go out with Black Claw. Instructs the patrol on which training exercise he wants to execute. Black Claw pipes up a suggestion. Blue Muzzle dislikes it, and the rest of the training session, Black Claw looks sullen. Also, I kind of want to do this and see if he finds a mate just to be funny. Okay, I might kill you to a wolf. Nope. Good. Runs away. Tells the clan. Good job. Snail Cloud can go with Tulip Speckle and Missile Leaf. Hello, Galaxy Clan. Trots up to them pleasantly. Lucifer slipped on Rocky Pelt and Skystorm. Hello, Rabbit on Hornet Clan border. Leaps for it, but Hornet Clan catches them. Thankfully, Slipped On smooths things over with the other patrol by gifting them the rabbit. Thank you. Puma Break, Frost Stripe, Bramble Lichen, Fickle Crackle, and Frozen Shadow. Hello, Spot the Sun. Bramble Lichen makes sure every cat gets a good basking spot as the cats pause for a little break before resuming their training. Lucifer is a great name. Furled, Sleepy Gale, Brush Spirit, Skip Web, Barkstorm, and Tumble Ram. Hello, Hornet Clan. Skip Web is quick to break the awkward atmosphere with a friendly greeting. Seems like we're doing better with Hornet after the whole helping out with the war earlier in the year. Well, helping out Galaxy Clan with the war thing. Mistcall, Larkstar, Chasm Bubble, Branch Muzzle, and Stone Lightning. Hello, there's a lot of Hornet Clan. Lost Apprentice brings them back. Does Hornet even have an apprentice at that moon? Petunia, Heather, Burntail. Good chance to practice teamwork. The exercises of the practice aren't revolutionary or new to any cat, but it doesn't matter. Echo can get with Glacier. Exhausting day. Glacier feels... I keep trying to call you Garlic Fall. Starts chatting with Echo to pass the time, but they have nothing in common. Well then. And, we're getting closer. Going to free 84. I see births and deaths. Stepstar is White Cough, Calypso has Green Cough, Big Storm recovered from White Cough, and also got scraped up. Glade Streak also has a weaker leg. Everyone's getting weak legs, don't worry about it. Mistcall has a running nose. Fickle Crackle got Frostbite. Skip Fluff has moved on. Big Papa Huge Time has died of old age. Rest in peace to a legend. Rest in peace. I now have to also send that to I now also have to send that to my boyfriend. Give me a second. Rest in peace, Big Papa Huge Time. And then we also have a little more. Just that. Okay. Stepstar is drinking water. Garlic Fall is thinking about a strange tree-like object. Glacier Fall is giving advice to magic. Calypso is eavesdropping on Echo Stone. Silttooth is craving the taste of mouse. Fumble Tangle gags with Slipped On at the scent of stinky herbs. Slipped On knows Garlic Fall is saying from his knows what Garlic Fall is saying from his mouth movements. Rocky Pelt wonders what Prickle Kid is up to. Big Storm offers to help her clanmates with their duties. Furled daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Brian's Muzzle tries to set a good example for younger cats. Missile Leaf is smug after a spectacular catch. Don't mention fire in JayClan. Oh, hi! Hi, honey. He has joined the stream just to say not Big Papa Huge Time. Hi, Dracome. Yeah, the legend has died. Died of old age, at least. Tulip Speckle saw a big scary dog today. Larksnarf debates whether land prey or water prey is easier to hunt. Tumbleram is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Heather is relaxing in camp. Barkstorm assigned the same task as Furled. Petunia is sparring with some clanmates. Blue Muzzle wonders if he would be better as a mediator. Frozen Shadow is thinking about his life choices. I mean, he did end up killing a cat that one time. Gladeshriek offers her advice to Fumble Tangle for working on a particular skill. Miss Call is heading to the dirt place, didn't need to know that. Black Claw's eating some fresh kill. Sleepy Gale wants to critique Frozen Shadow's fighting techniques. Froststripe turns her head sharply at a flit of movement. Relatable. Burntail bristles at the pity from her clanmates. Okay. Big Papa tragedy in this huge time. Skipweb is accidentally startled by Furled. Fickle Crackle is sparring with some clanmates. Chasm Bubble watches Calamari try and fail at something after claiming to be an expert. Good job, Calamari. Lucifer saw a yappy little dog today. Skystorm stumbles into a tree by accident. Oh, buddy. Snail Cloud helps around camp in between her duties. Gonna Big Papa Huge cry. Oh. Puma Break is thinking about a strange tree-like object she saw recently. Brush Spirit is in the medicine cat den. Bramble Lichen is wondering what the inside of a two-leg den looks like. Stone Lightning is certain she looks better than any other cat in the clan. You do look very nice. Skip Fluff knows that she's a force to be reckoned with. Cloud Spots is debating on which prey to take from the fresh kill pile. Magic almost choked on his prey. Calamari falls flat on his face in front of Fickle Crackle, but just gets right back up and keeps walking. Okay, so this is another time where Fickle Crackle and Chasm Bubble are hanging out, because Chasm Bubble was watching Calamari try and fail at something. So yeah, the siblings are always together. That's really funny. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi, can you hear Kit Kat? Hi. Are you coming over? Hi, Kit Kat. Hello. Are you coming? Oh, okay. Kit Kat's in my lap. Air Dancer has been enjoying her old age. Now, reminder that Kit Kat is huge, so I may be a little slow at doing things. Opal Kit watches a big bug that won't stop buzzing around her and Frozen Shadow. She's purring. Midnight Kit is adamantly refusing to take his nap. Bug Kit can't wait to be a warrior. Prickle Kit is pestering Chasm Bubble for a badger ride. I'm going to attempt to take a picture of Kit Kat without her leaving. Hi, baby. Stay. Kit Kat. Kit Kat, look up. Okay, give me a second. I will give you the Kit Kat cameo. Give me a second. She's licking my arm. Hi, Vivi. You're purring so loud. Okay, 1 second. Let me get the picture. Did I just see someone say Kit Kat is Big Papa Huge time? Is that what I saw before I closed the the screen? Okay, so here's Kit Kat. So she's a big cat. So she's making this very hard. She's also shedding a lot. She is licking my hand the second it gets into frame. It's very funny. Yeah, she looks really angry in that picture. She's not angry, she's like cuddling and purring. So let's see if we can finish this while she is sitting in my lap. So Echo. Sorry, Loner. Garlic Fall, Barkstorm. Oh. She has laid down even more. Garlic Fall suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Garlic Fall takes charge. Good job. And then Larksnarf, Heather, and Lucifer. Hello, Shrew. Good job. Petunia, Mistcall, Skystorm, and Chasm Bubble. Hare. Catches it. Tumble Ram, Frost Stripe, Brush Spirit. Hello, Galaxy Clan. Interesting with Brush Spirit. Nice conversation with them. Black Claw, Skip Web, Rocky Pelt, Big Storm. Nice spot the sun. Good job. Puma Break, Frozen Shadow. I wonder if I bring the microphone if you can hear the purring. I'm gonna scoot it a little closer. Can you hear that at all? I don't know if it's audible. I attempted. Hello, Rabbit. Good job. We can check out the Dark Forest. Trying to eat bark. Wants their next victim. Almost drowned in the mud. Can feel himself forgetting about his life. Intense hunger. Snarling at the shadows. Big Kit Kat huge time. Scent of mouse. Narrowly missed it. Branch muzzle, tulip speckled, slipped on. Practice teamwork. Puts Tulip Speckle in charge of calling out the instructions for the imaginary camp defense they're all practicing. Tulip Speckle not only does a wonderful job, but invents a couple surprises in the training scenario that have the cats cursing in surprise at the time they're purring in appreciation afterwards. Cute. Oh. Are you done? You leaving? Bye, Kit Kat. I am free. She is no longer sitting on me. Mistleaf, Bramble Lichen, Glade Streak, and Burntail. Not gonna proceed on that. We have too many cats. We in the Discord have decided that Big Papa Huge Time has not died. She simply ascended to a higher state of being and became the Big Papa Huge God of Time. Hello, Hornet Clan. Quick nod of acknowledgement. Seems like we're doing better with Hornet now. Finds a couple juniper trees with their evergreen leaves shockingly against the scarcity of leaf bare, but none have any branches that are low enough to harvest from safely. Oh boy. Okay, we are almost done because we're going to free 84. No births or deaths. Stepstar no longer has white cough. Rocky Pelt's belly has been upset all day. Big Storm scrapes have healed. Fickle Crackle's frostbite is gone. Fickle Crackle and Snail Cloud take a late night patrol out of camp to watch the sunrise. I wonder if you guys get along or if there's a crush there. I think there's too big of an age difference at this point in time. I'll have to double check. Rosemary Clumps went bad. Brush Spirit has come out as a trans guy because it says he. Happy Pride Month. Opal Paw is apprenticed to Skipweb. Opal Paw sees that Mothman has been cleaning the border pathways and adds her own paws to the effort. Very cute. Brush Spirit trans. Let's go. Happy Pride Month. If you're also not on the Discord, I did reveal that Loudjoy has come out as a trans guy too. So that's cute. Stepstar notes the underlying causes behind Mistleaf's behavior. Garlic Fall almost choked on his prey. Glacier Fall is batting at a beam of sunlight. Calypso is stretching out. Silttooth is fetching Blackclaw for another cat that was looking for her. Fumble Tangle weaves a few spare nests. Slipped on saw some wandering two-legs near camp. I am curious, what is your guys' ages and relation? Snail and Fickle. There is a crush there, but there's also dislike. I'm gonna mediate this. That is a little concerning that there's dislike, but you know. Watching the clouds. I will say Loudjoy came out before this time. So if someone broke another egg, it would have been Loudjoy breaking Brush's egg. Which, by the way, on the post that, like, I posted my upcoming video that I'm doing, like, a sheet where I'm drawing characters that make me feel gender, specifically ones before I figured out the whole gender thing. I don't know if it's just a trend in the comments to say specifically Galaxy Cats, but I'm not doing Galaxy Clan cats for that. I'm doing, like, real characters from, like, the, like, other series characters. Egg is a term in trans spaces where the egg will be cracked when they realize they are trans. And before they are trans, they are just, you know, an egg. Furled daydreams about forbidden romance. Brand's muzzle is eavesdropping on Glacier Fall. Oh, but I wanted to add on to that note of Galaxy Clan specifically. I'm not drawing them, but Rushwind, came out as gender fluid basically around the time when I was discovering specifically coming out as gender fluid, and they were kind of my self-insert feelings, even though they did specifically roll, like, to be gender fluid. It was around the same time, so I was like, "Aw, it's me." So they won't be in the video, but know that that is a thing. Miss O'Leaf can't wait to take a nap later. Ecclestone has been preparing the clan for the worst possible disaster. Tulip Speckle starts a beetle collection. More beetles. Join the beetles. Larkstarf is eating some fresh kale, snarfing. Tumbleram left camp without a word. Heather doesn't get any work done all morning, too busy climbing trees. Barkstorm daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Petunia is drinking water from a nearby stream. Blue Muzzle tries to set a good example for younger cats. Frozen Shadow knows the underlying causes behind Silttooth's behavior. My phone just lit up. Let me double check I'm not having a message from someone. Nope. It's a notification from Pokemon Sleep. Literally me for real and Yoko towards Rushwind. Yes, and then Rushwind died. I was sad. Gladestreak almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble on a patrol. Miss Call wants to compliment Barkstorm's fighting techniques. Oh, by the way, I found a shiny shelter right before stream, basically. Like, within the last hour before stream. It is my final member for my randomized shiny team I was hunting in Pokemon Let's Go. So that's fun. Blackclaw is waiting for Snailcloud to return to camp. Sleepy Gale saw a two-legged kit playing with a kitty pet. Froststripe is playing a prank on Branch Muzzle. Burntail bristles at the pity from her clanmates. Skipweb saw a big scary dog today. Fickle Crackle is eavesdropping on Bug Kit. Chasm Bubble worries about losing his voice one day. Yeah, Brush Spirit joined the clan. I did reveal that we saved Brush Spirit from death by doing that. Lucifer converses easily with younger cats. Oh, I just missed it. The song that was the winning song just rolled. I just missed it. It, like, just changed to a different song. I will give you verbal info. So, on Galaxy Clan's side, we did indeed go to war with Hornet Clan. I will tell you the time period of on Galaxy Clan side. Moon 3 to Moon 12 was the war. Enjoy that info. Having a nice conversation at the Cat's Garden camp. Snailcloud wonders how Stepstar is doing. Puma Break is causing problems. Yeah, I thought that would be an interesting sneak to give you. Puma Break is causing problems. Brush Spirit is considering bending the rules just this once again. We did just end the war in game on Moon 12. But yeah. Bramble Lycan watches a big bug that won't stop buzzing around her and slipped on. Stone Lightning is wondering just how good of swimming she really is. Opapaw looks forward to her apprenticeship. You are righteous and a mossball hunter. Very cute baby. Skipfluff is feeling restless. Cloudspots is finding it easy to talk to the other clan's warriors. Magic is reevaluating his morals. Calamari is feeling restless today. Air Dancer is looking forward to today. Midnight Kit tries to sneak out of camp. Bug Kit has to help Midnight Kit stop choking on a huge bone. Midnight Kit, what did you do? And Prickle Kit is asking Tulip Speckle an important question. Stone Lightning, I want to send you out with your sibling. Is Branch not available? Oh, but no, there you are. Hello, Moss Clan sent. Lost Moss Clan apprentice, and we guide them home. And then you can go out with your mentor. Skipweb, I feel like you keep getting apprentices. I feel like this is your second one. Hello, Shrew. Narrowly misses it. Branch Muzzle. Rabbit. Good job. Sleepy Gale, Missile Leaf, and Echo Stone. Scent of a Mouse. Narrowly misses it. Oh yeah, we can change, that thing. I'm just gonna do business as usual. Froststripe can go. Galaxy Clan sent us straight into the territory. Lost Galaxy Clan apprentice, brought them back. Chasm Bubble can go out with Lucifer. Practice teamwork. Isn't a confident cat, but that's why training with Lucifer is so nice. There's no pressure. Is that a ship one? Or did I just get that with cats that had ships already? Let me check. Nope, you don't have a crush on Lucifer. And you don't have a crush. Okay, that's not a ship one. I just coincidentally get that one with cats that have ships on with each other. We can do that. Yeah. Send out the siblings. Hello, Loner. Sorry, Loner. Furled can go out with Barkstorm and Big Storm and Stepstar and Tulip Speckle and Puma Break. Can you tell I'm doing a huge one? Borderlines. Big Storm drops down into a hunting crouch, certain that a mouse must be around the source of the noise. Good job. Petunia, Glade, Frozen Shadow, Burntail, and Blue. Red Fox. Burntail darts low to the ground, gets under its snout, and sinks her teeth into the fox's throat. Burntail doing great. Burntail needs a win. Skystorm, Garlic Fall, Fickle Crackle, and Mistcall. Sorry, no new cats. We're very full. Black Claw, Snail Cloud, and Brush Spirit. Practice teamwork. As Black Cloud instructs the patrol on which training exercises she wants to execute, Snail Cloud pipes up a suggestion. Black Cloud dislikes it. Good job. I'm curious how Brush is feeling about the cats in clan, actually. You don't like Blue Muzzle. Seems to fit in. Adds in about 1 minute. Don't like Rocky Pelt. Don't like Skystorm. Don't like Skipweb. Nothing too big, I think. Just kind of hanging out, I think. Heather, Rocky Pelt. Hello, Galaxy Clan. Good job. Hornet Clan seeing all these cats wanting to join JayClan while they have like 5 cats. Slipped on, you can go out the medicine cat. Thinking about her legacy. Glacier Fall attempts to soothe Slipdon's worries, but nothing seems to stick. Slipdon turns back towards camp, leaving Glacier Fall alone to fruitlessly hunt for herbs. Oh boy. And on to the last moon. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. There's ads right now anyway. Hey loners, I hear that Viper Clan needs more cats. How about you guys go there instead of the JayClan? Last moon. No births or deaths. Calypso no longer has green cough. We once again scented Cherry. How's Cherry doing? Hello. Easily fought off an overconfident rogue with her many moons of experience. Rocky Pelt no longer has a stomachache. Big Storm fought a hawk and got hurt. Interesting. Sleepy Gale was arguing and borderline fighting with Cherry. And Cloudspots has dry laurels now. Cool. Chill final moon except for the Sleepy Gale and Cherry thing. We'll see about patrols. Notices some of Missile Leaf's fur on his fresh kill. Garlic Fall is picking the burrs from his pelt. Glacier Fall is female strange two-leg object, sharing tongues of friends. Daydreaming about a clan celebration in her honor. Fumble Tingle, watching fish. Kitty Pet Life, Nightmare Involving a Two-Leg Trap. I'm just kind of looking through. I'll verbally mention if something looks interesting. Hello, Blue Muzzle. Thinking about reevaluating your morals. Was Sleepy Girl the overconfident rogue? Wonders how Bramble's doing. Ha, sudden downpour. Always cheers the loudest of any cat at naming ceremonies. Do you have any mediation I could do? You like Black Claw. I'll do some shipping. Since it specifically says that. There we go. Almost choked on his prey. Can't find anything appetizing. Wants to critique Black Claw's fighting techniques. Thinking about his life choices. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, reevaluating morals, thinking about life choices this year. Offers to help Kaz and Bubble learn how to get his paws wet. Seems like Burntail's springing back. Wonders what Tulip Speckle is up to. Practices giving a speech in a puddle. Is that the water? Defends a clanmate in an argument. Okay, Lucifer. Skystorm is making an eye patch. Oh, Brush Spirit revealed one of Silttooth's secrets to a clanmate. That's not good. While Silttooth is thinking about a celebration in her honor. What is the secret? Is it that you like Black Claw? What's up with the secret? What's going on there? Acknowledges calamari with a twitch of her whiskers. I mean, that is your dad. Feeling lazy. Recalls a shameful piece of JayClan history. I like your laurels. They're pretty. Silently judges Blue Muzzle from afar. Bickers about something trivial furled. Little babies, wondering what mom is up to. Telling on Midnight Kit for something for doing something bad. Seems like Midnight Kit might be getting into some issues. Didn't you like try to sneak out of camp and then choked on a big bone? Wishes other cats to stop babying her. They will be apprentices next year. And patrol time. Tries to shake it off and force himself to go out anyway, but ignoring his unease doesn't help him focus on training, and he doesn't get anything else done. Are there any particular cats you want me to send out together, by the way? Dang, JayClan is big. Oh yeah, the Dark Forest. Do you want to be with somebody like me? I don't think you're gonna be giving a leader lives, dude. Think about revenge. Stay out of the ear of Tulip Speckle. Suspicious. Wonders what Cherry would think if she saw her now. Did you know Cherry? Did you know Cherry? Hissing at anyone who comes near. Has become fond of the muck. Wants to lure new cats to train here. Well then. Burn, skip, and snarf and tumble. Okay. Opal will have to tag along because apprentice. I'm not gonna proceed. There's too many cats. I can't do it. I will do a brush solo, but if it is something that, like, might immediately kill him, I'm not sending him on it. Hello, Mosklan sent. I'm not doing that because that is literally how he died in the last in Galaxy Clan, except with JayClan sent, I'm pretty sure. Any other things you mentioned? I think Cherry is old enough to know. Cherry's old. Yeah, Cherry's 154, so if Cherry did know Saint Splash, I think Cherry would be like a young cat. Stepstar Solo. We could send the medicine cat with a bunch of cats, but give me a second. Good job. Do you want to be... Could Saint be her mom? Interesting. Possible. Petunia and Black Claw together. I can do that. Black and Petunia. And now, a world on fire. Sorry. Sad is playing from Booper. They managed to hunt successfully. Good job. Slipped on and kids. JayClan borders. Getting distracted while marking slipped on ends up taking several more hours than needed to mark the border. I'm going to choose that as a positive thing where you're just talking to your kids. Okay, any other ones before I start doing the random stuff? Trick-or-treating, the son of who had a short neck. That was sad. Aura, dear. White Cat Patrol. We could do a White Cat Patrol. I'm just gonna... Everyone who's vaguely white can go help the medicine cat. Rocky Pelt tells Glacier Fall about the dream he had. Glacier Fall and Rocky Pelt have an in-depth conversation about Rocky Pelt's vision as they walk. Rocky Pelt explains that he remembers whispers of a secret long lost. Is everyone just having visions of secrets? Is that like a thing? Or like, everyone's having visions. I can't remember what all of them were, but falling through the air and the echoes of a past conversation. Is that about Missile Star? Is that about how Wastar became leader? Or Spirit. Brush Spirit. But anyway. If we send all white cats on a patrol, they won't lose each other. Okay, I'm gonna do random ones now. So Bramble can go out. Okay, I'll let you find the baby. Never mind, it's sad. Sadness. I'm depressed. Sadness during the song called Sad. Thanks. Spirit of Raggy. Hello, Viper Clan. Good job. Heather, Echo Stone, Miss Call. God, I've been laughing. I'm laughing. It's the way to solve all the sadness in the world. I mean, not for all the people that are actually sad, but the people for, like us that have to actually deal with them. Isn't sad. The world's funny. Now, I'm a sociopath. Interesting song if you guys don't know what that song is, by the way. Okay, can't stand much of a chance against super clanmates. Barkstorm, Frozen Shadow, Blue Muzzle, Lucifer. Good job. Puma Break, quit check on the border. Having trouble focusing. Oh, Galaxy Clan Patrol found her putting a mark in the wrong place, and she immediately apologized to the Galaxy Clan Patrol for the diplomatic incident. Yeah, without context, the lyrics are wild. The lyrics are wild with context. So it's a darker song. To a Speckled Glade Streak. We see a shrew. We narrowly miss it. Missile, Frost, and Stone. Scent of a mouse, and we miss it. Good job, guys. Great end of the year. Well then, so for positions of power changing, we lost all of our medicine cats, and instead we gained Glacier Fall. And, Brush Spirit joined the clan, and I will have to edit this to be Brush Spirit. Oh, I love Lazy. Lazy is playing now. Lazy by the Living Tombstone. Check out the music video. I love the music video. How they did it to fit with the title of Lazy. If you are a creator type like me, it might give you an existential crisis, but the song is great. I'm ending the stream by advertising Lazy by the Living Tombstone. I sit on my couch and waste time I should be creating. Anyway. But yeah, I'm shouting it out because it's not like a parody song for like a game or something, and those are like the more popular Living Tombstone songs. So that's why I'm shouting out that song. Anyway, yeah, have a nice day, JayClan. Y. I will see you next time. Also, the stream of an apprentice art I will do, I'm not sure if I'm doing that anytime soon, but the one that was voted on to be drawn will be Frozen Paw. So you will get Frozen Paw's apprentice art most likely in a stream sometime soon-ish. So I will see you next time. Peace.